this side of my face. I've already done foundation and powder for you. I'm using the Makeup Forever Camouflage palette, and since I'm already tan, I want to kind of lighten up the skin tone on my eyelid so that this bronze color can really show. And using this Sephora Jumbo Liner in brown, I will line the outer third of my upper lash line and also the lower lash line. Doing this will help the eyeshadow that I place on these outer corners to stick out a little bit better. Using this flat brush that I bought at a local beauty store, I'm going to use this to smudge up the liner on my eyelid, and just on the eyelid. I won't smudge the lower lash line. Now, using my Coastal Scents 88 Ultra Shimmer palette, I'm going to pick a nice dark bronze color for the outer third portion of my eyelid. And so just doing the outer third using the same flat brush that I used to smudge the eyeliner. I'll also use this same color on the lower lash line, just the outer third portion only. It's also very important to make sure you connect your lower lash line shadow with the outer portion of your eye. Now, using that same palette, I selected a medium bronze color to put towards the center of my eyelid to smoothen and blend into that darker bronze color. Again, I'll use the same shadow on the lower lash line. This color is the lightest inner corner color that I'll be using, and again, this is to create a nice gradient between all three colors. I'll put in the inner third of my eye as well as the inner third of my lower lash line. Because we're using three colors, you want to be sure that they all blend. Using that fluff brush from the Coastal Scents Original 88 palette, I'll be using a flesh tone color for the highlight on my brow bone and to basically blend those three colors. I don't want any harsh lines in this look. I've cleaned off that fluff brush and I'll be dipping that into this darker color that I'll be putting just on the outer third portion of my eye. I'm going to try to stay under the crease and then just blend this color upwards. I'll clean off that same brush to help blend this color out. I chose to use this Urban Decay brush to apply that same darker color on the lower lash line, just the outer half. I'll be using this thin flat brush and I'll mist the Makeup Forever Mist and Fix solution on both sides. I'll dip that into that same darker color that I just used to line the upper lash line and the lower lash line. I don't want any bold lining in this look. Again, I think this just adds a nice subtle effect to the eyes. Now it's time to curl those lashes. Hold that clamp for about 5 seconds. This is the CoverGirl Professional's Berry Black Mascara. Add at least a couple of coats to the upper lash and also to the lower lash. I'll be using this contouring brush and the Sephora Blush Me Twice palette. Using that bronze color, I'll fill in the hollows of my cheek and also the temple area. And not to forget the jawline also, just for a little bit of contouring here. Using my Sephora Highlighting Compact in Golden. It broke unfortunately, but I'm going to highlight just the upper portion of my cheekbone and around my temple area. If you've been watching my videos, you know that Too Faced Primed and Poreless Loose Powder is my favorite. And using that powder brush, dip it into the solution. I use the lid here to kind of work in that powder into the brush before applying it to my face. Now, because this look has smoking red lips, I'll be using the Too Faced Lip Insurance to apply just before my lip color. I just dab it on my hand here and use my finger to apply it to my lips. And I apply it just enough so that the lips absorb the product. Using my Coastal Scents 32 Lip Color Palette, I'm using this awesome red color to apply for this look today. I'm using my lip brush to be sure that I get this color on nice and smooth, and the outlining of my lips are also done using this brush. Take your time. This process took me about 5 minutes from start to finish. I select this orange color and apply just towards the center of my lower lip just to draw the attention in. This gives the illusion of fuller lips, but I also like the orangey red fire color that it creates. Again, I'll put this on my upper lip towards the center and then just kind of dab in and work that product in. I want my makeup to last all day, and using the Makeup Forever Mist and Fix, all you need is 2 to 3 spritzes and your makeup will last. Using my Urban Decay brush, I selected a brown color that's closest to my natural hair color to fill in my eyebrows. Using this brow brush, I'll use this to brush up the hairs and make sure they're all in place. I hope you enjoyed this look. Thank you for watching.